From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, the weather pattern's been on a roll, but it's been awfully dry and pretty dusty across the area. It's been weeks since a decent rainfall, and maybe some scattered showers will help ease the dustiness as we head into Wednesday, but most of us won't get enough rainfall for what we need, but the sugarcane farmers are okay with that. They can get out and work the fields. So let's take a look at the big picture as we look at the water vapor imagery across the much of North America. And we have a couple of upper level systems that we're watching. One in the west that's going to be traveling to the east, eventually pulling some moisture, some tropical moisture out of the Gulf of Mexico, and that's why we're going to see our rain chances. But right now, high and dry. Notice the tropical moisture down by the Yucatan, Central America. We'll talk a little bit more about that in just a bit. But generally fair skies, east to northeast winds, a little bit more of an easterly component out there. So we expect much the same weather-wise tonight through tomorrow, mid to upper 50s in Lafayette, cooler northern portions of Acadiana, and then a mostly sunny day, but eventually some clouds will be moving in from the west as we head deeper into the day tomorrow. Now, scanning the tropics, here we are pushing the second week of October, and there's not a whole lot going on, nor much more expected coming out of the Atlantic basin. The usual hot spot is the western, central, western Caribbean, northwest Caribbean, and around Central America and the southern Gulf of Mexico. And that's where we have a little bit of a disturbance going on right now. This is the remnants of Hurricane Julia right here, crossing out of Guatemala and then moving into Mexico, but might see some redevelopment down here in the Eastern Pacific. National Hurricane Center gives that about a 20% chance of developing. And also this moisture moving into the Bay of Campeche. That's when we left you last week. We thought some of that moisture would get into the Gulf, could have some potential for development, and it does. Low end chance, but we're not concerned with anything of significance developing that could impact the northern Gulf of Mexico. In fact, the graph model does have weak low pressure developing here in the southwestern Gulf, but upper level winds are going to be not conducive for development beyond Tuesday. And with a front coming in, this is going to be kept down in the southern part of the Gulf of Mexico. So no major concerns with tropical moisture, although we'll start to see scattered showers and a few thunder showers developing Wednesday into Wednesday afternoon. I have rain chance at about 60%. Latest graph model kind of backing off their rain chances. But if we don't see action in the Wednesday afternoon, we could see it going into Wednesday evening ahead of our cool front that gets here sometime early Thursday morning. Now, it doesn't cool off too much going into Thursday. We start off in the 60s and top out in the mid-top, maybe even the upper 80s, but eventually cooler air moves in for Friday and stays with us through Saturday before changes return to the area. Overnight tonight will favor lower 50s northern portions of Acadiana. That's going to feel real good out there. Another night where the AC gets a break. 57 Lafayette, mid-50s most of I-10 and much of the coastal parishes as well. Upper 50s near the coast, and Cameron closer to 67 for a low, which is still not bad there either. The temperatures warming into the mid-80s tomorrow. Should be a couple of degrees warmer than today. Mostly sunny skies, and again, a little bit of a breeze out of the east tomorrow night. Not nearly as cool, upper 50s to lower, upper 60s rather, to near 70 degrees with cloud cover moving in. And then we're in the 80s Wednesday with the chance of those scattered showers and a few thunderstorms. As we look at the sky overnight tonight, your true view forecast getting down to 57 for a low. Bright waning harvest moon. A number of people have emailed me or sent me messages indicating, why is the moon so bright out there? Is it a super moon? No, it's just been such a dry atmosphere that we have less atmosphere, so the moon's brightness shines even more. And again, we're past that full moon from this weekend, but still nice and bright out there later on tonight. Jupiter leading the way as well. That's that bright star overnight. Another nice one for tomorrow, slightly warmer for the afternoon with fair to partly cloudy skies. And notice the True View forecast here bringing more clouds in by late tomorrow in advance of our rain chances. We hope on Wednesday will go 50-60%, 20% Thursday. Here comes that front moving on through, and then a good looking Friday, Saturday back into mid 80s and overnight lows in the mid 50s. Comfortable humidity, perfect weather for festivals Acadiana and Creole. And then as we head into Sunday, clouds on the increase, but rain chances should hold off until about Monday or so. And then along about Tuesday, Wednesday, could see the coolest weather of the season about a week down the road. Lower 70s for highs and lows in the 40s. How about that?
You know, I was just thinking, we're kind of lucking out with festival this year. I mean, for festivals Acadiana and Creole in the spring, it was great. Festival International was great. Third time's
Except
a
for the
charm.
Sunday on Festival
Oh,
International.
the Sunday.
I
didn't
had
make
to
it
work
out
that
this Sunday. You
Yeah,
were.
I was working from
Yeah.
the house talking to the festival
Oh, that's
people
true.
that
Yeah, but
weekend.
hey, not too
Yeah,
bad.
but not too bad at all. You couldn't ask for more.
All right. Thanks, Rob.